fell down a hole and wound up in Wonderland. Dorothy got picked up by a tornado and carried away to Oz. But me, do I have anything interesting like that happen to me? No. My mom moves to East Bumrush, Egypt, or at least somewhere out here in the middle of Nowheresville, Texas, which is just as bad, and right before my senior year, which is even worse. My whole senior year is ruined. Ruined! Why can't I fall down a hole? Why can't I get carried away by a twister?
Stay out here much longer and you will be.
What do you mean?
Twister's coming.
Oh crap, is that real?
Real as rain. Lord knows we could use the rain.
So what do we do?
There's a shelter at the old Five and Dime over there.
Great, just great. Now I'm living in the middle of a disaster area.
Hey, look at it this way. At least now you can meet both Dorothy and Alice at the same time.
What?
You know, you can ride out a twister and go down a hole at the same time.
You're weird.
I know. Come on.
All right, boys, now listen up. I want to talk to you about what it means to be a fighting armadillo. That's right, a fighting armadillo. Some people don't think it's very dignified to have an armadillo as a school mascot, and they call us names. You've heard them, I know you have. Possums on the half shell, poor man's pork, Hoover hogs, though I'm told they tasted pretty good back in the day. How about this one? Hillbilly speed bump. And worst of all, roadkill. Now, who cares what our own cheerleaders call us? I'm here to tell you that the armadillo's gotten a bad rap. The armadillo's more than just a tin can with a rat's tail. It's a lean, mean fighting machine. Okay, not so lean, kind of squat really. But you get the idea. Now imagine this, an 18-wheeler barreling down the highway at about 60, 70, 80 miles per hour. And he's sitting there with the lights shining all the way from here to Cap Rock. You got a little old armadillo just waddling across the blacktop, trying to keep his belly warm. You know what that armadillo does? Does he run and hide? Does he step aside and say, "Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Trucker. You got the right of way here? You go right on through while I stand here on the side of the road." No. That armadillo stands his ground. He not only stands his ground, he looks that truck straight in the eye. Well, two eyes actually. He sizes up the danger. About 40 tons of metal coming straight at you. 60, 70, 80 miles per hour. You know what that armadillo does then? He takes a deep breath, says a little prayer, and jumps straight up, smack, right into the grill work. Never mind that the armadillo squashed so flat that even the buzzards won't pick its carcass. The point is, in the face of long odds, that armadillo stands his ground. And that's just what I want you boys to do. What's that, Henderson? No, I don't want you to jump in front of a tractor trailer. What I'm saying is, you boys are going to be facing long odds yourselves this year. Now, we all know that it's been a long time since the school actually won a game. About 99 years, in fact. Well, okay. We've never won a game. Some people say it's bad coaching. Others say it's just bad luck. Some even say it's some kind of curse. Well, I don't believe in that mumbo jumbo. I believe in 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And believe me, out here in West Texas, we have plenty of dust. Now, some of you are probably thinking, well, why even try? They're just gonna beat us, stomp us, pulverize us into the ground just like they always do. Well, let me tell you what, there hasn't been an armadillo yet that's been able to stand up to a tractor trailer. But they sure as hell tried, now don't they? So on the count of 3, I want you to close your eyes and think of what it's like to be an armadillo. No, Henderson, I don't want you to hold hands. It's not that kind of team building exercise. So when I count to 3, I want you to open your eyes and jump. Got it? 1, 2, 3, roadkill.
Oh God, I'm going to die. I'm going to die.
You know what's weird? Well, other than me, that is. You ever read a story in the newspaper about a tornado somewhere? Everybody always says it sounds like a freight train. So what do you think? Does it sound like a freight train to you?
What?
The tornado. Does it sound like a freight train to you?
Are you crazy?
No, I'm just curious. You know, strangest thing is, no one ever looks at a freight train going by and says, hey, that sounds like a tornado. Don't you think that's odd? I think it's odd.
All right, enough of that motivational claptrap. Time to get down to business. And today's business is, Henderson, are you asking a question or are you just shooing off flies? What? Oh, that. Well, anyway, here at Hurleyburg High, we won the wishbone offense. Now, who can tell me where the backfield lines up in a wishbone offense? Where are you going? Hey, get back here. What's the matter with you people? It's just a tornado, that's all. This is Texas, and this is football. If you can't stand up to a little low funnel cloud, what are you going to do when it comes time to stand up against those hurt guys from Hustleburg? What would an armadillo do? What would an armadillo do?
Sounds like an F3 to me.
F what?
An F3. You know, tornadoes, they go from an F1 to an F5. It's some kind of scale. I don't really know what the F stands for.
Well, I can think of something.
What do you mean?
Oh, never mind.
You're not from around here, are you?
Whatever gave you that idea?
I'm Charlie. Charlie Oster.
Okay, I just wanted to stop.
So, what's your name?
What?
Your name?
Look, I'm only going to be here a year, and then I'm going to get as far away from this godforsaken place as I can.
Oh, it is not God-forsaken, trust me. We've got a church on every corner.
Yeah, I noticed.
They say some people go to preaching at another, prayer at a second, and Sunday school at the third.
What about the fourth?
What else? Potluck supper. Between you and me, the Baptists have the best fried chicken, but the Methodists have the best barbecue.
Well, I'm a vegetarian.
Oh. Since when?
Since now, okay?
So, what's your name?
Jeez, what's with the name thing?
Sorry, I'm just being friendly.
Look, I don't want to be here, okay? So the name doesn't matter. Not like we're gonna be friends or anything. I'm Sarah, no H.
Hi, Sarah.
Good grief! It's just wind! You're telling me you're afraid of the wind? The wind's just air! And you're afraid of the air? Pathetic. Just pathetic. What do you think an armadillo does when he sees a tornado coming? Does he just run away? No. He stands his ground and he jumps. I want to see you jump. Jump. Do the armadillo jump. Fine. Be that way. You know what that makes you? Losers. Just like your daddies and your granddaddies before you. Losers. 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 Oh, Maybe there is such a thing as a curse after all.
What are you doing?
What's it look like I'm doing?
Those are cigarettes.
Hey, yeah, don't go asking for one. I've only got 2 left and I'm not sharing.
I don't want your cigarette.
Good, more for me.
I don't want to be breathing your dirty air either.
It's just a cigarette.
I don't want you breathing your dirty air either.
Are you serious?
Serious as a heart attack, or lung cancer, or something else really bad.
Fine, be that way. What's it to you?
Look, I've already saved your life once today. Don't make me do it again.
Oh, I wonder if Tom Landry ever had days like this. Oh, no, I don't think he has.
Was it gonna be over?
Oh, it's been over.
What?
Don't you hear? No freight train.
So why didn't you tell me? I'm tired of being cooped up in here.
I like talking to you.
To me. I didn't say anything.
Everybody else thinks I'm some kind of tweet, but you actually seem to listen.
Good grief, I'm out of here.
Watch out for debris and down power lines. Sarah. No H, no H, no H. I have to remember that. No H, no H.
So, what do you think? Is this the year?
Nope.
Well, why not? What's wrong with this year?
Well, just look at them. Does that look like a winning football team to you?
Well, I don't know. I don't even know what a winning football team looks like.
Well, for one thing, they're always the other team.
True. But just look at these boys. They got broad shoulders and broad rumps and broad flanks.
Oh, come on. That sounds like the livestock report.
Oh, and burly. They look absolute. Don't they look positively burly to you? I mean, burly's got to count for at least a few yards.
Those are the cheerleaders.
Oh,
Yeah, the football team's over there.
oh, them.
Scrawniest collection of runs I've seen in a long time.
Well, guess we won't be settling any scores with Husselberg this year.
Won't be scoring it out, probably.
I remember the last time that they scored. They took out a whole section of the Hurleyburg Weekly Miracle. It was 1 page for each point.
It was a safety. The other team fumbled the ball and fell on it in their own end zone. All our boys did was stand around and gawk like they were at some Uchiku show.
Hey, a score's a score. No, oh, I remember it was the Ford administration, his presidency. Those were good years for our boys.
I don't see why we can't raise up a better crop of football players. You would think if we could raise cattle with horns out to here, we'd be able to raise up a few good football players. I blame the inbreeding and the curse.
Well, now, you don't believe in curses, do you, Dee Dee?
Hell, it's Texas. We all do a little cursing now and then. Especially if you get your butts whipped the way we usually do.
Yeah, not that kind of curse. I mean, the curse. They're two different things, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I know what you mean. And no, I don't believe in it. I mean, I also don't believe in Japanese cars either, but they keep making those, so there.
Okay. So maybe it's bad luck, but maybe it's the curse. I mean, you never know.
All I know is time's running out. And you know what happens when time runs out.
Yeah. They say that if we can't beat Husselberg at something in 100 years, this town will just dry up and blow away.
Not that you can tell any difference, mind you.
All I know is I'd hate to live in a town that's dry. Come on.
Don't bother knocking. It's unlocked.
Wow, you're good.
I wouldn't be much of a fortune teller if I didn't know you were coming, now would I?
That's true.
Besides, I could hear you when you pulled up. You might want to have someone take a look at your undercarriage. I think you got a hole in your muffler.
Oh, thanks. Well, I'm the high school football coach over at Hurleyburg High, and, well, I was just wondering, your sign says that you read palms and stuff.
Let me see your hand. Nope, no good.
What's wrong? Oh, sorry. Here.
That's better. Have a seat. So, what'll it be? Your lifeline? Your fortune line? Maybe your love line?
Well, actually, I was hoping you'd tell me about my team and how we're going to do this year.
You want the ball.
I guess. Well, I really don't believe in this kind of stuff. It's just that, well, I've tried everything else, and, well, I'm at my wit's end, and that's a bowling ball.
Very perceptive. 14 pounds of pure polyester. Don't worry, it's my spare. I only use the one with the urethane core for bleed competitions.
I thought you would use a crystal ball.
I've got a snow globe. Would that help you?
How can you tell the future with a snow globe?
Oh, I don't have to.
What do you mean you don't have to?
Your team stinks. Everybody knows that. You don't need a fortune teller to tell you that.
That bad, huh?
Worse, actually. I hear people carry cans of air freshener to the game just to rid themselves of the stench.
I always thought that was bug spray.
Ain't what you want, but the hidden eye sees all. Besides, the nose too. And if all else fails, well, there's the sports page. How about them Cowboys?
So you really think there's a curse then?
A curse, you say?
Well, not that I believe in it. I just think it's some old wives' tale. No offense to you or any other old wives.
I'm single.
I'm sorry, I mean,
You're not very good with women, now are you?
or football either, apparently. But what if, just for the sake of argument, what if there really was a curse? Is there anything that can be done about it?
I don't know. Curses are very complex.
How complex?
Well, if it were a spell or a hex or well, even a jinx, that'd be a different matter.
I see. Really?
A curse? That's a different kettle of fish.
It is?
A curse requires someone with special skill.
What kind of special skills?
Someone with special training.
What kind of special training?
Someone who can give the matter special consideration.
What kind of consideration?
How much you got?
Oh, I don't know. About $17?
Special enough for me.
So,
Hip.
So can you break the curse then?
So, Coach, what kind of offense are you running?
The wishbone, why?
Well, then we're gonna need some chicken.
Okay, why?
Because chickens have magic in them.
Really?
Especially when they're deep fried. And I'm getting hungry.
Oh.
Well, don't just stand there. Step to it. Let's see some separation. No time for lollygagging. We gotta get you in here.
I'm sorry. I'm going.
Man, sometimes they are so gullible.
All right, educate me. Let's get it over with. Day 1 of the Texas hostage drama. The siege begins. Hey, it was just getting to the good part.
This is school, young lady. There are no good parts.
Tell me about it.
I don't know you.
I'm new.
Like I said, I don't know you.
I'm Sarah.
Sarah, huh?
No H on the end.
I'm Miss Battleaxe
Oh,
with an E on the end.
all right.
So, you're new, huh?
Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting.
Yeah. Why are you looking at me like that?
We don't get many new people around here.
Can't imagine why.
You've got a lot to learn about living around here, young lady. You know what I see when I look at you?
What?
I see someone who's afraid of being in a new place.
I'm not afraid of anything.
I see someone who's worried she won't fit in.
But I don't want to fit in.
But most of all, I see a violation of the dress code.
What? The t-shirt?
No, the footwear.
What about it?
You're not wearing cowboy boots.
I don't have any cowboy boots.
Oh, a charity case will say no more.
I'm not a charity case. I just don't wear stupid cowboy boots.
This is Texas. Everybody wears cowboy boots.
Well, I'm not from Texas.
Well, you're here now, aren't you?
Not my idea, I assure you.
And what's that thing in your nose?
It's a nose ring.
Round here, we put those on cattle. I'd advise you to take it out unless you want to be led away to the rendering plant.
That's okay. I'll take my chances.
No, you won't. Trust me.
Fine, I'll take it out.
I'm glad we understand each other. Now, go to the office.
Am I being sent to detention?
Worse, orientation.
That's right. Entrails. I need some chicken entrails. And feathers. I probably need some chicken feathers too. I don't know. I've never ordered chicken feathers before. How many do you think I need? No, I'm not making pillows. I'm practicing some pagan ritual. What do you think I need chicken feathers and entrails for? I'm gonna set them on fire, say some magic words, and bury them in the end zone along with Jimmy Hoffa. Well, I don't like your tone of voice either. Just send me a load of chicken entrails and you won't have to listen about it anymore. That's right. In care of Hurleyburg High School, Hurleyburg, Texas. No street address. We don't have any streets here. No zip code either. Well, first they give you a zip code. Next thing you know, you got black helicopters flying all overhead. If you know what I'm saying. Now, just mark it Hurleyburg, and they'll find us somehow. The place isn't that big. Wait a minute. You're just on the other side of town. What's the deal with all of this address stuff anyways? Oh, and hurry it up. School's already started, and you know, I've got our first game in just under 2 weeks. And we can't afford to lose another one. And also, I was just kidding about the Jimmy Hoffa thing. That was supposed to have been up in Giant Stadium. Oh, I sure hope this works.
Great. Just great. All my life I've wanted to run away from home. Now look what happens. Home runs away from me.
Ah, there you are.
Like there's any place else to go.
What's this, art class?
I'm just trying out designs for my tattoo.
Oh, your tattoo, huh?
Uh-huh. As soon as I'm 18, I'm gonna get one. What do you think?
I think I know a place you can get a tattoo before you turn 18.
Really? You do?
And just about any ranch around here.
A ranch? You mean like a farm?
No, I mean like a red hot branding on it in order to do the trick.
How?
Anyway, took all day, but I finally found somebody to show you around.
Show me around where?
Oh, come on now, don't be shy.
You.
Hi, Sarah.
Oh, you've met. Excellent.
Yeah, I saved your life a few weeks ago.
You did not save my life. You just... Okay, maybe you did.
Nothing so dramatic today. Your job is to turn her into a full-fledged member of Hurleyburg High.
But I don't want to be.
I'd, shake hands, but I had a little accident.
What's that?
Ink.
Birds of a feather. Off you go.
They had your name down wrong in homeroom. They had it with an H, and I knew you didn't like it like that, so I crossed it out. Guess I was a little too enthusiastic.
Gee, thanks.
Kind of exploded on me. They said they hadn't seen a gusher like that since a pack of wildcatters from Tulsa hit that pocket of crude back in '58. Fortunately, I've got backups with me.
If this were the Old West, Charlie here would have been considered armed and dangerous. Now he's just dangerous, mostly to himself.
I like to be able to write things down in case I get an idea. And I get lots of ideas.
What kind of... Nope, I don't think I want to know.
Charlie's always scribbling something. Scribbling, scribbling, scribbling. But at least he does his scribbling on paper and not his forearm. You two, go find some soap.
Come on, I'll show you around.
Oh, and make sure she signs up for activities.
I don't want to do any activities.
At a school this size, everyone does activities.
Ah, Miss Battleaxe, have you ever thought about becoming a witch doctor? Because, oh, never mind.
Are we done yet?
Not quite. There's still a few more things left to show you.
I don't know why you need to know all this stuff. Not like there's going to be a test on it or anything.
This is our trophy case.
It's empty.
Yeah.
Yeah, so why is it empty?
Well, we haven't won anything.
Ever?
Never.
This really is Loserville, huh? This
You
place
know-
is even worse than I thought.
Technically, we lost at the Alamo too, but we still celebrate that.
Your point is?
I guess I don't really have a point. You know, sometimes something good comes out of losing. Of course, not much good came out of it for Davy Crockett and his fellows. They all got killed.
You're strange.
Sorry, there's a little Texas folklore.
So are we done yet?
They say it all goes back to when the town was founded.
What does? The losing?
Yeah, pretty much. There's this big rivalry between the founder of Hurleyburg and the founder of Hustleburg. It all had to do with where the railroad would go through. There are all these stories about cash payoffs in the legislature, threats of duels at high noon, voodoo priests and priestesses being brought in from New Orleans, that kind of thing.
Voodoo, what are you talking about?
The curse. Hurleyburg got the railroad and 100 years of bad luck. They say old Jeremiah Hustle vowed he'd never lose to us again. He couldn't beat us in Austin, so he paid from Voodoo Queen from Louisiana to put a curse on us.
You don't believe all that, do you?
I believe what I can see. And I don't see a lot of hardware in there. Do you?
No, but that doesn't mean that...
But, you know, the funny thing is, most trains don't even go through here anymore. So the one thing we won didn't even last forever. But the losing goes on forever. Well, not forever, I guess.
What do you mean?
They say old Jeremiah Hustle set it up so the curse expired after a century.
Oh, well, that's good, I guess.
But so will the town.
All right, now you've lost me again.
All right, 100 years straight of losing, and poof, the town's gone.
What do you mean, gone?
I don't know, it's supposed to disappear.
Disappear? How?
Some kind of tornado, sinkhole, cosmic vortex, that kind of thing. They weren't very specific.
That's crazy.
You know, maybe it just won't be on the state highway map anymore. Who knows? It's one of those end of the world prophecies. Of course, not the whole world, just our little piece of it.
Just like I said, you don't believe all that, do you?
Nah. Well, not the cosmic vortex part, but there's no way we're gonna be at Hustleburg this year. Never have, never will. Anyways, down here's the library. All the good books have gotten banned, but we still have a few copies of Sports Illustrated. But I guess you're not that interested in the swimsuit edition?
Yeah, no.
Say, you wanna wash up, you know, separately.
That's okay, you go on.
Except there's some places I can't reach.
Ew.
Wait, it gives me an idea. I'll see you at lunch, okay?
That's odd. I thought they'd been here by now. I wonder where they could be. Ugh, weird smell. Must be doing experiments in chemistry class again. Wait a minute. We don't have a chemistry class.
Glop. Maybe I should just go on a hunger strike for the year.
Hi, Sarah.
Yeah, the tour's over. You don't have to show me around anymore.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so you don't have to sit here with me.
I know that too. But I want to.
Well, I don't want. I like being alone. Go find someplace else.
There's no place else to sit.
What about over there?
Those are the football players.
So?
They won't let me sit with them.
Whatever. Over there?
Those are the cheerleaders.
Those are cheerleaders?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
What about that table over there? It's empty.
Teacher's table.
I don't see any teachers there.
Well, the teachers around here pack their lunches and even their own rooms. But we still can't sit there.
Why not?
It's the teacher's table. We
Fine.
can't-
Whatever. Just don't sit too close, and whatever you do, don't. Talk to me. What are you doing?
Nothing.
You're doing something. You're writing things down on those little pieces of paper.
I know.
And what are you so happy about? It's getting on my nerves.
It's just, I've never had lunch with a girl before.
What the hell?
Usually I have to eat alone.
Technically, you still are.
What do you mean?
I'm not eating that.
Oh, can I have yours then?
I don't care.
We were supposed to have corn dogs, but this came in this morning. They thought we'd have this instead. It's different. Good, anyways.
I don't even know what it is.
Some kind of chicken, I think?
No, no, no. That'd be crazy. No, no, no.
Shouldn't those boys be in school right now?
Well, they are in school. Well, okay, they're on school grounds anyway.
I meant in class.
Yeah. Well, that is class. Okay, sort of.
Really? Because it looks like football practice to me.
True, true. It looks like football practice, but it's not.
Well, what is it then?
It's history class.
History. How do you figure that?
Okay. See, Coach Ferguson over there. See, he teaches history, right? So, he's having his boys, reenact scenes from history. So, see this one over here? That's Pickett's Charge from the Civil War.
That one looks like the I formation straight up the middle to me.
Okay, over here, we got Stuart's Ride around the Union Army.
That one looks like the old end around.
Skipping class to hold football practice. Now, that would be a violation of the Texas state rules, wouldn't it?
The kind of thing that would get a school suspended.
Exactly, and we wouldn't want that right now, would we?
Nope.
Not with everything that's at stake, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I do. Oh, so what about that one? What historical event is that?
Ooh, that's gotta be the sack of Rome.
Oh, really? Because that looks like the sack of the quarterback to me, but maybe it's just my glasses.
Yeah. Boy, these cheerleaders we got this year, they sure are rough, aren't they? Oh, it's too bad we can't suit them up for our game against Husselberg. No. Okay, come on. Yeah.
You come in.
It didn't work.
Did you do exactly what I told you to?
Well, not exactly.
Well, that's your problem. You come to me for advice, and then you don't take it. That'd be like asking your quarterback to hand off up the middle, and instead he drops back pass. What would you say to that?
It wasn't my fault.
Not mine either. Don't come around asking for your money back.
You know, I think what happened was, well, never mind that. Do you have anything else? Something simpler, maybe?
Simpler than burning chicken guts?
Well, put it that way.
Fine. Black magic it is then.
Black magic? You mean like witchcraft?
More like voodoo.
Well, I don't know. That sounds kind of dangerous.
So is the forward pass. You know what they say. 3 things can happen, and 2 of them aren't good.
You got the interception, the incomplete pass, and what's the third thing?
A completion?
Oh, right. I never had one of those. Kind of slipped my mind.
You've never had a completed pass?
Well, not a real one, though we did have one in practice once. It was beautiful. A perfect spiral, right over the defenders' heads. About 20, 30 yards down the field. Receiver was right out there, came straight down into her hands.
Her hands?
I didn't know the cheerleaders could throw that well.
Coach, have you ever thought about switching teams? You know, letting the girls play and the boys cheer them on?
I tried it once.
And
Did you ever see a linebacker in one of those short skirts? Ugh. Not a pretty sight, believe me.
well, neither is losing 100-0.
Oh, that's not fair. might have been able to come back if they would have let us play the second half.
You know, I've never seen a quarterback score a touchdown and take a knee at the same time.
So, can you help me with the curse that is? Not that I believe in it, mind you.
I suppose I could conjure up something.
Conjuring? Conjuring sounds good. That sounds real good.
Let me see your hat.
What, this?
Nope, no rabbits in there.
What's that mean?
Well, it means no rabbit stew, for one thing.
Oh,
I figured it was worth a shot. Guess now we'll have to use my 45. Sure would have been easier pulling them out of the hat, you know.
I guess. But how does pulling a rabbit out of a hat break the curse?
It doesn't. I'm just thinking about supper.
Oh. So, is there anything you can do to help me break the curse, that is?
Maybe.
I'd appreciate it.
Or maybe not.
If I have a choice, I'll take the maybe.
So, Coach, have you ever played with dolls?
When I was a kid, I used to have a G.I. Joe, but that was an action figure.
Well, that's a start.
The start to what?
Voodoo. Now, you're gonna need some dolls and some pens.
I got a pencil, will that do?
Not quite. Voodoo is very complicated.
So's football. First you got people going this way and then that way, and then they're going that way before they go this way, and that's just during the pregame introductions.
Right. So, you're gonna need some dolls and some pens.
Dolls and pens. Does it matter if they're ballpoint or felt tip?
And you're gonna need some magic words.
You mean like please and thank you?
Those two.
Okay, dolls, pens, magic words. All right. I think I can remember that.
Good. Well, off you go then.
So, if I do all of this, that'll break the curse and we'll win the game.
What do you think I am? A fortune teller?
What?
That was a joke.
Right. Funny. Well, I'd better get going. Dolls, pens, magic words. Dolls, pens, magic words. Dolls, pens, magic words.
What are you doing?
What's it look like I'm doing?
You can't be doing that.
So?
It's against the rules.
All the better.
And it's bad for you.
So's all that fried stuff they serve at lunch. But they still do that now, don't they?
Smoking will cut years off of your life.
Years in old age, who cares about those anyway?
It'll give you cancer, emphysema, all kinds of other bad stuff.
Oh no, emphysema. You know, that'd be a wicked name for a band.
I'm serious.
Yes, so am I. Emphysema, the Surgeon General's warning tour. Oh, emphysema, smoking hot. Emphysema, no ifs, ands, or buts. Think of when they introduced the drummer. And last but not least, back there on the desk sticks.
Deadly serious.
You're no fun.
I'm just trying to keep you from dying, that's all.
We are all gonna die of something, so what's your point?
My point is, smoking is like 9 times more likely to. Hey! What did you do that for?
To shut you up.
That's not very nice.
Neither is lecturing me. You sound like my father. Well, if I had a father.
I'm sorry.
What's that all over your shoes?
Oh, that's just manure.
Manure! Oh, yuck, that's gross and disgusting.
What? It helps things grow.
What are you doing coming to school with that all over your shoes?
Let's ride your tractor to school day.
Oh, I've been abducted by aliens.
Well, actually, most of the aliens around here work down at the rendering plant.
Why don't you just go back in there with everybody else and leave me alone?
I told you, the football players won't let me sit with them.
So you're the only guy in school who's not on the football team.
Yeah,
And that's weird.
that's just West Texas.
So how come you're not on the team?
I got cut.
Why'd you get cut?
They had enough players. That's what the coach said anyways.
How many players do they have?
11.
I mean on the whole team.
Like I said, 11.
They've only got 11 players and you still got cut?
Yeah, coach said it'd be a cold day and you know where before I ever helped the team win.
And it's been how long since they've won a game?
Never.
That's kind of harsh.
Nah, I guess I'm not very coordinated is all.
You seem pretty coordinated to me.
Thanks.
Every time I try to be by myself, you show up.
You're welcome.
It's almost like you're stalking me.
Can I ask you a question?
You just did.
How come you're the only girl who's not on the cheerleading team?
Me, a cheerleader. You get serious. Do I look like a cheerleader to you?
And the ones we have do?
I don't want to get up there in front of everybody and do those ridiculous cheers. I don't like to call attention to myself.
What's with the getup then?
That's different.
Round here it sure is.
I just want to hang back in the shadows and drift through the year and hope nobody notices me.
Ah, there you are, just the two I was looking for.
What? I didn't do anything.
She had nothing to.
What are you talking about?
You mean you're not here for the, never mind.
I'm here because it seems the two of you have something in common.
Me? With him? Don't even joke about that.
Oh yeah?
Seems you two are the only two in school not signed up for activities.
I tried!
I'm not interested in any activities.
Well, I am. Here, this is yours.
What's this?
Your costume.
My costume? For what?
We need mascots
Mascots for what?
for the football team. Congratulations. You're the Armadillo Queen.
What?
Oh, and here's your crown. You're the king.
I get to be the Armadillo King?
Well, it's actually the queen's crown, but you've got to wear something.
I don't want to be a mascot.
Too late. It's been decided. We either need a halftime show or mascots. And I don't think you twirl the baton, so unless you play the flugelhorn, you're the mascot.
I could play some death metal real out on a boombox.
Sorry, flugelhorn or nothing. Shame, nobody's touched that thing since that McClung boy accidentally swallowed the spit valve. Took a few weeks, but it passed right through without a scratch. Anyway, your first assignment is the fundraiser for homecoming. I want to see you out there smiling and in full costume.
Yes, ma'am.
We're gonna lose, at least we're gonna go out in style. Oh, and here, you take the baton. Maybe you can figure out what to do with it.
I thought you just said it was one or the other.
Think of it as extra credit. What's that I'm smelling?
Oh, I think it's my shoes.
Oh, alrighty then. Go Armadillos!
Yes!
Ow!
You're pretty good.
I feel like a tin can.
You've got a great tail.
I beg your pardon?
The armadillo tail. The big hands are a nice touch.
Oh, thanks.
Mine's nice and fluffy. In a guy kind of way, of course. I think it used to be a donkey in a Christmas pageant.
I feel like a car at a wedding.
That's romantic.
And I hate weddings. My mom got married to one and look how that turned out.
You turned out.
It was last year.
Oh.
That's why we had to move to this stupid place. And now I'm dressed up like a prehistoric rodent and forced to watch a cow eat grass in the middle of a freaking football field.
I know. Isn't it just exciting? Can't you feel the tension building?
It's a bingo game with a cow.
I know. People come from miles around just to see which square the cow will go on. It's a tradition. You know what this is? The annual Hurleyburg High School Meadow Muffin Bingo game. People come from miles around just to play. It's even on the radio.
The radio?
Yeah, you see that guy up there in the press box? He does the play-by-play and the color commentary. They call him Double Talk Dave. You know, he'd make a great congressman.
What station wants to broadcast something like this?
The only one around. KRAPAM.
I really am in hell, aren't I?
No, just West Texas.
Same thing.
Is she? Is she? Oh! False alarm. She's just flicking her tail at some flies.
Well, I see they brought the cheerleaders.
I don't think that's very necessary, do you?
Well, I'm sure the team could use the encouragement. Go team!
I don't think it's the team that they're encouraging.
Okay, maybe the cow could use the encouragement too. Go Bessie! You can do it! No, right there.
Cece, you are making a spectacle of yourself.
Oh, hush yourself. It's a tradition. You could do it. You could do it. You can. Oh.
I do not know you.
You just don't want her to go on my square. Yeah, that's your problem.
I believe in letting nature take its course.
Ha! That's not what you said last time you got stopped up.
That was different. That was medicinal.
Speaking of medicinal,
Oh, but of course.
well, it helps keep me regular too.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah. It's a miracle drug if you ask me. What's up?
I am a bit parched.
Dude, just a little.
It was a little, but you know, a little more probably wouldn't hurt either.
Oh, you can do it, Bessie. You can do it. Oh, stupid cow.
False alarm.
How long is this gonna go on?
No telling. That's what makes it so exciting.
Newsflash, this is not exciting.
No, it gets more exciting the longer it goes on.
Somehow I doubt that. She's been out there for how long now?
I don't know. The scoreboard clock doesn't really go that high.
I mean, she's gotta go sometime, right? God, I never thought I'd be worrying about a cow's digestive system.
Well, cows do have 2 stomachs.
Yeah, well, I've only got one, and that's the one I'm worried about right now.
Hungry?
Yeah, why?
I brought a little something. I can share.
What do you got?
A muffin.
You're kidding.
No, it really is a muffin. I got it because of, you know,
You don't have to say it.
it's whole grain. I think that means it's vegetarian.
Oh, what the hell. Thanks.
You're welcome.
They look ridiculous.
Well, now I don't think they look that bad.
They're losers, that's what they are. And believe you me, I know how to spot a loser.
Well, now how's that?
I look to see if the uniform says Hurleyburg on it. And if it does, well, that's a loser.
You got a point there.
You know I do. And believe you me, those 2 are losers.
2? I thought you said there was 11 on the team.
The team? I'm talking about the mascots.
Oh, huh. Oh yeah, they do look more pathetic than usual. I think it's the tin foil.
Oh, you know, the beer cans on the tail are a nice touch, though.
Oh yes, yes they are.
I sure hope those are empties, though.
It would sure be a waste if they were empty.
I've got another one if you want it.
You don't want it?
I'm fine.
You sure?
They had some with pistachios, but I didn't know if you were allergic to nuts.
You got these on purpose, didn't you?
Kind of. Plus, I knew you wouldn't want the hot dogs that they're selling at the concession stand.
You know, I think this whole thing is completely stupid.
Yeah, I know.
So, you know what that makes this?
Lunch?
Something like that. I don't suppose you got any cigarettes, do you? Just thought I'd ask.
Well, this is quite a little soiree. That's French for to do, if you know what I mean.
Well, I wish the cow would to-do so we can get on home. Chairs are hurting my butt.
You know, anybody who's anybody is here tonight. Well, there's you and there's me and there's this lady with a tie-dye bandana thingy on.
Well, not quite everyone.
Well, now what do you mean?
I don't see Coach Ferguson. He ought to be here.
Oh, I'm sure he's off doing something really important.
More important than the Meadow Muffin bingo game? At least this is going to produce a winner at some point. That's more than you can say for than his little football program.
Now, Dee Dee, there's your problem. You like to look at the world as glass half empty. I like to look at it as glass half full.
Right now, this is definitely more than half empty.
Coach Ferguson is probably off doing something to lift his team to the next level. Something to, you know, help field a competitive squad. Something to help beat Husselberg, break the curse, and save our town from certain destruction.
Such as...
Oh hell, I don't know. He's probably off watching film.
Do you really believe that?
No. But I like to be positive. However, you are right. This is more than half empty.
Okay. Dolls, pens, magic words. Dolls, pens, magic words. You know, I think I could get the hang of this voodoo business. Dolls, pens, magic words. Okay. Dolls, pens, magic words.
What are you doing?
Just writing some notes to myself.
Suit yourself.
I want to be able to remember the moments.
Good. You can remember it for both of us, because I intend to wipe this completely from my memory as soon as I can.
I like to write things down.
I noticed. So, what happens if nothing happens?
We've got lights.
We have to stay out here all night?
Maybe. Probably won't have to, though.
This thing is rigged.
Actually, it's quite honest this year.
This year?
Yeah. This one year we had this big cheating scandal.
A cheating scandal on a cow pie contest? How in the world?
X-Lux.
Oh,
Yeah, some people will do just about anything to win.
amazing. Just freaking amazing.
You know what they say, though.
What's that?
All's fair in love and war.
Dolls, pens, magic words. Dolls, pens, magic words. Dolls, pens. Wait a minute. This isn't black. This is midnight blue. Dang. Now I'm going to have to start these all over again. You can't do black magic if it's not really black.
Still nothing?
Nope.
Oh, maybe we should...
No.
Well, you know it would work.
Oh, I know.
It worked that one year.
A little too well, if you ask me.
Well, I didn't ask you, now did I?
Besides, it's already started.
True.
Can't just walk out on that field.
Not without attracting some attention.
It would arouse suspicion.
It would certainly arouse something.
Wouldn't be cricket. You know that's what they say in England. Wouldn't be cricket.
No. Wouldn't be sporting.
No, it wouldn't.
Would it be kosher?
It wouldn't be a lot of things.
I know what it would be, though.
And what's that?
It would be darned effective, that's what it would be.
True. Very true.
Oh, we should have done it when they had Bessie pinned up over there. That's what we did that one year.
Oh, I know. They still talk about it down at the hairdressers. Remember that one time when...
Yes, I
Well,
do.
You know what they say.
Yes, I do.
I still think you gave it a little too much.
Okay, maybe just a little.
Maybe just a lot.
Anything happening out there?
I think she's sleeping.
Oh! You could distract all of them, and I could go over
No!
there. You're no fun.
No, I'm not. Besides, she's close to my square anyway.
Dolls, pens, magic words. Dolls, pens, magic words. Dolls, pens. Now this is real black magic.
Coach, do we need to talk?
No, I'm fine. Dolls, pens, magic words. Dolls,
What
pens.
exactly are you doing?
It's magic.
Magic.
I don't know how it works, but that's what she said. Dolls, pens, magic words. Now, I don't know how the wishbone really works, but it does. Well, not for us anyways, if you know what I mean. Say, you can help me with these dolls if you'd like.
10 more years to retirement. 10 more years to retirement.
Ah, there. Done. All right. Down. Set. Hike. Barbie drops back to pass. She's got Ragged Ann over the flats. This is kind of fun. Wow. You know, maybe next year they'll let me coach the Powder Puff team.
She did it!
What are
Look,
you doing?
don't you see out there? It's beautiful.
Oh my.
It's absolutely beautiful.
Is not the word that comes to my mind.
I knew it! I knew it! I'm a winner! I'm a winner!
She wins every year.
Oh. Well, now what?
Barbecue.
You mean?
Yeah.
Okay, that does it. I'm not just becoming a vegetarian. I'm going full on vegan.
All right, boys, let's get started. Watch your step now. Ooh, B17. Okay. Now, if you remember what I was talking about, Henderson, are you paying attention to me? Henderson. Henderson, drop and give me 20. No, 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 not there. Oh, Henderson. Now you're going to have to get your mama to wash that stuff off of your uniform. I swear, that boy's as dumb as a rock. Of course, then that'd be insulting the rock.
Oh, here comes another one. Wave, wave.
You know, in most parades the cars are moving.
They are moving. See?
I meant us.
Us?
We're sitting on the hood of a car parked in front of the freaking school. We're not in a parade. We're hood ornaments.
Well, parades are kind of hard to organize around here.
Is that so?
Yeah, at least we get out of class to do this. On account of it being good for school spirit and such.
I don't care about school spirit, but I do like getting out of class.
Yeah. I kind of like class, actually. I don't like all the football players making fun of me.
So we sit out here all day, huh?
Yeah, why?
Oh, here comes another one. Wave, wave.
All right, boys, now listen up. Got a slight change to the game plan. What's that, Henderson? Yes, we're still playing the game. Now, as you know, we've never really beaten these guys in a long time. Well, never really. And Henderson, I don't care if your mama washed your clothes in too much bleach, and that doesn't make, you just don't have another number. I'm sorry, that's all it is. Okay, never mind. So, if we're gonna beat these guys, we're gonna need a little extra help. And here it is. Well, what do you think? Pretty clever, huh? Old ball coach still has a few tricks up his sleeve, huh? So, here's how it works. Anybody that wants to win this game needs to carry one of these little beauties around with them for the next week. You can put it in your pocket, carry it around your neck on a chain. Doesn't matter so long as you take it with you. So, come on up, get yours. No pushing and shoving now. I got one for everybody. So come on up. Why are you looking at me like that? Come on up. Good grief. It's just a doll. Look, what would you rather have people call you? A sissy or a loser? Don't answer that.
Something to eat, something to drink, something to listen to. Wonder where... Oh, well.
Ah, there you are. At least you're still with us.
Say what?
Oh, never mind. So I guess you've heard the news
What news?
about Charlie.
What about him? I haven't seen him today.
And you won't, most likely.
Why's that?
So you haven't heard that. Charlie's dropped out of school.
What?
So you're on your own for this whole mascot thing.
But
Oh, and I almost forgot.
what's this?
It's a baton. You're gonna need to twirl it at the halftime show since Charlie won't be there to do it. You do know how to twirl, right? Well, if not, better start learning games in less than a week.
But
Fine. Be that way. See if I care. It's just my job on the line and the existence of the whole town. Nothing important like that.
now what?
You can come in. It's not locked.
So how do you know?
Oh, it's just so sad.
Did I come at a bad time?
No, it's just that
What's the matter?
sometimes it just breaks my heart.
You're watching professional wrestling?
The part where they throw the heel down and smash the chair over the guy's head, well, it just gets me every time.
Well, I always did root for the underdog.
Well, what can I do for you?
Well, the black magic, it didn't work.
How do you know? The game hasn't happened yet.
I just have a feeling.
A feeling, huh?
Yeah,
You sure it's not indigestion?
it's in my gut? No.
Do you eat school lunches?
Well, yeah.
Aha!
Look, it's not that kind of feeling.
Is it higher or is it lower?
Neither. I just don't think that this whole black magic thing is going to work.
Well, why didn't you say so?
I was trying to.
It was the doll thing, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, you know how guys are.
Don't I know?
So, I was wondering,
Don't come around asking for your money back. I already spent it.
I wasn't asking for a refund.
Good.
Well, I was wondering, you know,
If what? I'd help you flee the country?
no, that's not exactly what I had in mind.
Because Mexico's that away. You could probably make it by nightfall. Unless you're one of them Canadian types. You're not, are you?
Not that I know of.
Oh, you'd know if you were Canadian. You know how you'd know?
No, how would you know?
Instead of a gun rack in the back of your pickup truck, you'd have hockey sticks.
Oh. So, look, do you have anything else? You know, something like a charm or something?
You mean like a Lucky Charm?
Yeah, something like that.
I know where you can find just the thing.
Really? Where?
Look in the cereal aisle.
Okay. No, wait.
I ain't much on charm.
You're telling me?
Well, let me see what I got here. No. Let's see, not that one. Ah, here's one.
You found something?
All right, take this down.
I don't have anything to write with.
This is a charm, pretty famous one. You ready?
Ready?
Fillet of fenny snake.
Fenny snake? What's a fenny snake? Would a rattler do?
In the cauldron, boil and bake.
Cauldron. Cauldron. I think I can get a chili cook pot.
Eye of newt and toe of frog, wool of bat and tongue of dog,
Wait, bats have wool? I thought that was sheep.
adder's fork and blind worm's sting, lizard's leg and howlet's wing, for a charm of powerful trouble, like a hell broth boil and bubble.
Wait a minute. this is getting really confusing.
Yeah, it's also Shakespeare.
What?
Well, you need help with the curse, right?
Well, yeah.
And you're desperate?
Desperate? Oh, I'm beyond desperate. I can't even see desperate in my rear view mirror. I'm at the end of my rope. I need help. I need help bad, and I need help now. I've got the Hustle Brigade in just under a week.
A little under a week.
Well, yeah.
Let's see. Well, I can't cure a curse overnight.
Well, it doesn't necessarily have to be overnight. Just by next Friday, if that's okay.
Round about the cauldron go, in the poisoned entrails throw.
You'll never believe what happened to those entrails I ordered.
Toad that under cold stone, days and nights has 31. Well, definitely not overnight.
So what can I do?
Well, there is one thing.
You have something?
It's somewhat controversial.
Soul's losing.
There's no guarantee of success.
I don't care. I'll try it. I'll try anything at this point.
Well, it's an old remedy. It goes back centuries, millennia even. In fact, the exact origins are still somewhat in dispute.
Anything. I'll take it.
Have you tried prayer?
Prayer?
Yeah, on bended knee kind of thing? When all else fails.
Well, it's a public school. Are we allowed to pray?
Do you still have tests?
Some teachers do.
And I guarantee you have prayer in school.
Oh, I'm not very religious.
Well, can't help you there. But I hear it helps if you look up.
Up, huh?
Up. Like this.
Okay.
Damn!
What?
Cobwebs.
Oh.
Well, at least I think that's how you're supposed to do it. Give it your all, Coach. We're right behind you. You've got nothing to lose. Except the game, that is. And, well, you're probably going to lose that anyway.
I don't know. I always figured I'd get around to this praying thing someday. Just don't want to bother him too much. You know, I don't know how many bites of the apple one gets.
I'm pretty sure Adam and Eve ate the whole thing.
Still, I don't want to get on his bad side, if you know what I mean.
Well, you could always pray to one of the saints.
The saints? You mean like Drew Brees?
No! Not those saints. I mean the religious ones, like Saint Mary, Saint Joseph, that sort of thing.
Oh. I've got it!
You do?
Yes. Yes. I don't know why it didn't occur to me sooner. Oh, thank you, Gypsy Jane. Thank you. I don't know how to thank you enough. Thank you.
Some tickets on the 40-yard line would be nice. Or not.
It's gotta be done. No other way. Because there is no way in hell that I'm gonna go out there in front of all those people and wear this stupid thing, and I'm especially not going to twirl this stupid baton. So here goes nothing. That's about all this place is too. The biggest nothing. That was quick. Hey mister, you want some kale? I'll trade you for a ride out of town. Get your mind out of the gutter. I meant one of those. Kinda warm, I'm afraid. It's a deal? But let me tell you this, mister. If you lay so much as one hand on me, I'll shove this so far up your El Paso, you'll be wishing you'd sound a prickly pear cactus instead. God, now I'm even starting to sound like one of them. Anyway, time to hit the road. You got a lighter in this thing, don't you?
Hello, Walls. Well, I've tried everything else. I guess I should have turned to you sooner, but you know what, how time flies. But I'm here now. I'm sorry about losing myself out there in the storm the other day. Oh, hell. I can't hide anything from you. It hurts. It really hurts. It hurts deep down. All this losing. It makes a man lose his mind, or drives him to drink, or both. I try to stay strong. I sure don't want Whiskey River to take my mind. Now, I don't blame you if you don't remember me. I really haven't been one of your regulars. In fact, I guess I've been like a red-headed stranger. But, you know, it's hard. What with work and coaching football and all the other. I swear, I haven't forgotten you. I really haven't. No matter what, you were always on my mind. Oh, I know that you probably have a lot of people asking you for all kinds of things. You know, it's just, I can't, I guess I'm asking for a miracle here. I know it sounds crazy, but you remember the old Texas Stadium up in Dallas, and how they used to say that there was a hole in the roof so that God could watch his favorite team play? Well, my heroes have always been cowboys. Well, except when I was living down in Houston. Down there they would always say, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. But that's neither here nor there right now. Now, I know the boys here at Hurleyburg High probably aren't high on your list of priorities, what with everything going on in the world. But I guess I'm kind of hoping that you send a little good luck this way. You know, kind of scatter it around, like a little bit of that old stardust. We really appreciate it. We really would, because I don't know if God really cares about what happens to us out here in West Texas. But you've always been a God to me, Willie. Amen.
Amen.
Thanks for the lift. And the soft pack. Oh, that thing I said about El Paso, I meant every word of it, just so you know. See ya. Well, here I am. God, what's that smell? It smells like, ugh, fumigation.
We're early.
Well, I like to get a good seat.
The game isn't until tonight.
I know. I like to try them all out. If this is going to be the end of the world, I want a comfy seat for it.
They're all uncomfy. They hurt my...
You're what?
I'm not gonna say it. It's not very ladylike.
Your rump?
Cattle have rumps.
Your derriere?
Of course not. That sounds French.
Well, because it is.
And I'm not.
Oh, that settles it.
What's settled?
There's only one other word for it.
And what's that?
They say it in the Bible.
They say a lot of things in the Bible.
You know what I mean.
It's not the same thing.
But it is the same word.
So?
Okay, they sat on them too.
They sat on camels.
They sat on other things too.
You know what you are?
What?
An embarrassment.
I know. Isn't old age wonderful?
I suppose it does have its perks.
I'll drink to that.
You'll drink to anything.
True. Oh, okay, these ones will do just fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Fire! Fire!
Calm down, it's just me.
Oh! Oh!
Listen, we need to talk. Hey!
Oh my god! I'm so sorry, I didn't see you there.
Just get away from me!
You're all wet.
Of course I'm all wet, you idiot! You threw a bucket of water on me!
I didn't see you there. I'm not the one smoking behind the barn.
Why not? I thought that's what you farm boys did out behind the barn!
We have a manure pile out behind the barn.
Gross, how do you people live like this?
What? It helps things grow.
You're right about that. Look at me, I'm growing irritated.
I said I was sorry.
I don't even know why I came out here.
Why did you come out here?
To bring you back to that stupid school we both go to.
Oh,
Look, I'm not wearing this stupid costume all by myself.
you could drop out too.
I'm not dropping out. I mean, I'd like to, but I don't want to wind up working fast food for the rest of my life.
Look, I dropped out and I'm not working fast food.
You're working in some kind of food industry.
You want a tour? I could show you around.
No, I don't want a tour of your stupid farm. I just want you to come back to school.
Oh,
Please. At least until after the game.
I don't know.
So what happened? I mean, you were the one who was always so gung-ho about school, all those dumb traditions and everything. I don't get it.
They made fun of me.
Who did?
They did.
They who?
Everybody. Well, not you, but everybody else.
They're all idiots. Just ignore them.
I can't.
I don't care what people say about me. It doesn't bother me.
Then how come you don't want to be Armadillo Queen?
Because look, you're trying to change the subject.
Not really.
So why do they say those things? Is it just because you don't play football?
I don't want to talk about it.
Well, I do. And if you don't,
You'll what?
I'll light another cigarette. I'll blow us all to smithereens. Kaboom! What do you think about that?
Fine. Read this.
What's this?
Just read it.
This is,
You don't have to say it.
I mean, it's not really my thing, but it's,
You don't have to say what it is.
say what? Shotguns and rifles, gun wreck in my pickup truck, Second Amendment.
No, not like that. Jeez. Like this. Shotguns and rifles. Gun rack in my pickup truck, Second Amendment. You hear that? Like, the difference.
I hear something.
Well, now you know.
All right, so because you write that, they called you, that thing.
Pretty much.
Let me hear another one.
What?
I want to hear another one of your haikus.
No, you wouldn't like it.
Try me.
Alright? How about this one? Shotguns and rifles.
You said that.
Can't fool you, can I? Alright. I like killing things. Deer, turkey, bear, some quail too. Got their head on walls. Wait, that doesn't sound right. There's too many of those, those beat things.
Syllables?
Yeah, those. Let me try this. I like killing things. Deer, turkey, bear, quail too, put their heads on, well, no, that's still not right. Give me a second. I like killing things. Deer, turkey, bear, some quail too got wall full of heads.
That's... I don't even know the word for it.
Vivid.
Yeah, it's certainly vivid.
Oh, how about this one? I like killing things. Deer, turkey, bear, some quail too, or a cold six-pack. There we go. That one. That is a lot better.
Charlie Hunter, sometimes you amaze me. You know what this is, don't you?
What?
It's not haiku. I mean, it is, but you know what it really is?
No.
It's cowboy poetry.
Wait. So you're saying the cowboys invented Japanese poetry?
No, you got it backwards. Where do you think haiku came from anyway? It was after World War II. That was the one with Japan, right? Anyway, whichever war it was, there were these American soldiers, and some of them were cowboys, and they were low on supplies, the rationing and all that, and they didn't have room to write very much, and that's where it all came from.
Wait, so you're saying the Japanese invented cowboy poetry?
No! Cowboy poets invented haiku.
What? You lost me again.
So don't you see? You're not writing some frilly foreign arty thing. You're writing something American, something all-American, something
It's still poetry.
manly poetry.
Well, what do you know? Yes, it is. So I'm a cowboy poet, huh?
So you see, stick with those dead animals and those shotguns. Come back to school, be the Armadillo King. You could write a poem about it, a cowboy poem.
I don't know. On one condition.
What's that? What?
Will you go to homecoming with me?
There's a dance?
Well, that is if the world doesn't end after the game tomorrow. Yeah.
Fine, I'll go to the dance with you. Can't be any worse than this.
Excuse me?
Nothing.
So, I guess we're on then, huh?
Guess so.
I have some chores to do. Catch up with you.
The chores? No. I'm not letting you out of my sight. I didn't come all the way here just to go back empty-handed. And I'm not hitchhiking back. I think that trucker wanted a different kind of tail, if you know what I mean.
You sure? I've got a lot of cattle to feed.
Fine. I will help you. Great. Just great. Now I've become a farmer.
Imagine that. Cowboy poet.
All right, boys, now listen up. I just want to tell you that no matter what happens tonight, I'm proud of each and every one of you. Well, maybe not you, Henderson, but the rest of you. Now, I want you to worry about just one thing tonight. That's blocking, tackling, and keeping possession of the football. Oh, wait a minute, that's 3 things. Never mind that. The point is, you need to keep your heads in the game. Don't worry about the fact that the whole town's going to be watching you. And definitely don't worry about the fact that the town's going to disappear if you don't win the game. I don't believe in that, and neither should you. Now, I've been talking to a friend of mine, a friend in a pretty high place, if you know what I'm saying. And I got a feeling it's going to be a pretty good time tonight. Now, before we go out there, let's all bow our heads. Most merciful one, I ask for one thing and one thing only. Please don't let them get their butts whooped too hard. And if that be your will, then don't let them hurt too long. Amen. Let's go out there.
So, I wonder how it'll happen.
Yeah, what will happen?
Oh, the end of the world when we lose tonight.
It won't be the end of the world. Just the town.
It's the same thing as far as I'm concerned.
Well, you're wrong. There's a whole wide world out there full of exotic places we've never been. Lubbock? Amarillo?
Wichita Falls?
Okay, maybe not Wichita Falls, but you get my point.
The point is, they're all gonna be jealous when they hear it happen here. It'll be destruction in the desert.
We're not in the desert.
Okay, catastrophe at Caprock.
Oh, don't be so melodramatic.
Okay, well, the point is, I just wonder how it'll happen. Maybe it'll be, an asteroid streaking through the sky. Or, a volcano erupting right out of the earth. No. Maybe it'll be one of those, how you say, tsunamis.
Don't be ridiculous. We're miles from any ocean.
Oh, well, I still wonder how it'll happen. I'm betting on the asteroid.
You know, we could use a tsunami though. It's been awfully dry around here.
Yes, it has been.
Too dry.
I hate it when things are dry.
Now what?
Now we wait for them to finish introducing the other team.
Taken long enough.
Well, it's a big team.
Can't believe I'm doing this. I should have just made a break for it when I had the chance.
I'm glad that you did it.
Yeah, whatever.
No, it really means a lot to me that you took the time to come back and...
Don't mention it.
But seriously, the way that you were able to come back and talk to
I
me...
said don't mention it!
All I'm saying is, fine, I won't mention it. But it's true.
All right, how are we doing here? Well, let me straighten this out here and fluff these up here. Now remember, when you're out on that field for the national anthem, look sharp. Back straight, head held high. Remember, you're out there representing Hurleyburg High, and you know what they say.
No. What do they say, Miss Bellac?
Well, what else, Charlie, but the eyes of Texas are upon you.
Oh, great!
Won't be long now. They just need to finish introducing the other team's 7th string, and then you run out there on that field and you do the armadillo jump.
Yes, ma'am.
Stupidest thing I ever heard of, if you ask me, but then again, most traditions are. All right, I'll come check on you later.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm so excited! I can't wait! I can't... What are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing?
You can't be doing that! Someone can see you!
The problem is they're going to see me. They're going to see me in this stupid getup.
You're gonna get in trouble.
As far as I'm concerned, I already am.
But you can't... They're ready for us. We have to go.
Jeez, already?
Yes.
Let me finish this.
We have to go now.
Fine. Let's do this awful thing.
All right. We run out on the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
All right, boys, now listen up. Got one more thing to tell you. I said listen up. That means you too, Henderson.
Well, now that's different.
Different doesn't even begin to describe what that is.
Now, I don't need to tell you that this is going to be the most important game you're ever going to play. But I'm going to anyways, because that's what coaches do. Henderson, are you going to pay attention to me, or are you just going to jump around like a jackrabbit like that with your eyes popping out?
It seems a little early for the halftime show, don't you think?
I don't think that's the halftime show.
And don't they usually shoot the fireworks up
And they usually shoot them out like at the end of it too.
Now,
Yeah.
just because we've never beaten these guys doesn't mean a thing. Well, actually what it means is the odds are in our favor. Theoretically, that is. Now, just because these guys are the size of small pickups and that most of you couldn't, what's the matter with you people? Henderson, I don't care if it's your Aunt Gertrude down from Waco. You can wave at her after the game or unless you're being carried off on a stretcher. I want your attention right here on this field. Do you understand? On this field. Now, I don't know what in Blue Blazes is so important over there in the... What do you mean it's not Blue Blazes, it's orange? Oh, dear Lord!
Well, it seems a little early for the end of the world, too, don't you think?
Run, boys! Run! Run like your lives depended on it!
I don't think that's the end of the world either.
Well, except for you, Henderson. You can take a leisurely stroll if you want.
Well, then what is it?
Fire! Fire! The whole field's on fire! Somebody call the fire department! Fire! Fire!
Okay, maybe it is the end of the world.
It's fine.
I'm in trouble, aren't I?
I think trouble's one word for it.
What's another?
Arson.
What's that, Henderson? You said you saw the mascots smoking over by the bleachers? Where are those mascots? Let me find those mascots. Oh,
Person, I didn't mean to do it.
I don't think that meant to sink the Hindenburg either.
Water! We need water! Coach! Where are your water buckets?
Or the Titanic.
Coach, we need your players to form a line. We can set up a bucket brigade. Maybe we can slow it down before the VFD gets here.
Or...
I get it, okay? I get it.
Oh boy, I'm gonna get it.
there they are. You, come over here this instant.
Coach!
You mean me?
Yes, you, and the other one too.
Coach, we need your players to form a line and grab a bucket.
Not now. Can't you see I'm busy?
I'm busy too. Can't you see the whole field is on fire?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
What she's trying to say is...
I don't care what she's trying to say. I want you to listen to me, and I want you both to listen good.
Doesn't anyone care that the field is on fire?
I care. Believe me, I care. And it's because of these two right over here.
Don't you think that could wait? We have a disaster on our hands.
A disaster? Where?
Out there!
Oh, that's no disaster.
I'd like to know what you call it then if it's not a disaster.
It's a miracle.
Oh, what?
Divine intervention.
Right now we need some firefighting intervention.
Oh, hell, let the damn thing burn.
Let it burn? Have you lost your mind?
Look, if the field's on fire, we can't play the game. And if we can't play the game, we won't lose. It's the curse. It's broken. And it's because of these two right here. Congratulations. I don't know how you did it, but you did. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you too, Willie.
I'll deal with you two later.
Woo, chakalaka. Woo, chakalaka. Woo, chakalaka.
What are you doing?
Victory dance. What else? Or rain dance to put that fire out. Take your pick. Woo, chakalaka. Woo, chakalaka. Woo, chakalaka. Woo,
Shakalaka.
Oh, wait, there's a fire so we can make s'mores.
You guys are all sitting right in the fire.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Oh, but do any of you have marshmallows or chocolate or
Any of
graham
the
crackers?
fixins?
You got chocolate. I like that man already.
Oh, let's go see if they have
yes.
marshmallows.
Oh, but well, you'd figure they keep the concession stand open.
Ladies,
I don't care if it is the end of the world.
so I guess this is where I'm supposed to say that my senior year didn't turn out so bad after all. That I met some people who'll be friends for life and learned some valuable lessons and generally became an all-around better person. Nah, nothing like that. Nothing like that at all. But at least I didn't have to wear that stupid thing anymore. Though there were a few times I wanted to put that head back on. They gave us a parade. This time the cars actually went somewhere. They didn't go far, but they did at least drive us back and forth to downtown a few times. So much for wanting to just disappear. Of course I got put in detention for smoking and that whole thing about destruction of school property. But first they gave us a parade. And then there was the dance. Yeah, I know, but at least it's black, okay?
Come here.
What now?
I got something to show you.
I think I've seen enough.
Close your eyes.
Why?
Just trust me, okay? I want it to be special.
You want what to be special?
All right, count of 3. 1, 2, 3, viola.
I think the word is voila. Oh my god.
I did it myself.
But how did... Nope, don't tell me.
Manure.
I said don't tell me.
I spread your name out in manure all over the hill.
You spelled my name in manure.
Yeah. The extra fertilizer really brings out the extra color, huh? You know, other guys, I know, they carve their sweethearts' names into trees or spray paint them down by the railroad. But I looked to myself and I said, you know, this girl's special, so she deserves something special.
This is definitely special.
I tried to spell your name out with an H, but then I remembered that you didn't like it like that, so I made it a heart. See?
It looks like a giant.
I know.
I'm gonna remember this for the rest of my life, aren't I?
I certainly hope so.
Yeah, I was afraid of that one.
Well, you ready?
You realize I'm only gonna save your town once, don't you?
Well, I only saved you from one tornado.
I think I'm gonna quit smoking, so maybe I owe you one.
Maybe you do. Go!